He'll give you another update of what it's like being a truck driver, dealing with the things that we deal out here, and me being an owner-operator. It's a little more tried dealings, upsides, downsides. Now we got a downside. There for the last week, I've been dealing with issues with my truck, engine lights coming on, derating a little, not bad, but spitting better. Got down to maybe bad filters or maybe just, bad fuel. So I started to change my filters, put in some diesel defender from Howell's, which I like, works really good. That helped a little, but I was still having some issues, and then it was kind of acting even weirder about things. So like, well, I'll try something else. And so started calling around to find out, since I knew I was going to come up this way to Des Moines. They know my truck's up in that area. Well, the show done, and they couldn't get my truck in to do anything to it for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I called Cummins, since it is a motor issue, and they said a month out before they could do anything. But International told me they'd go ahead and run my codes, at least tell me what it looks like is going on with it. All right. I went by there yesterday, hooked it up. It had all kinds of codes, sometimes multiple codes for the same thing. Well, it all comes down as having turbo issues, which, 750,000 miles of 2016 International. I was just waiting for something like that to go. It happens. But on worst case scenarios, talk to him, it could be some soot build up, stuck, things in it, or sensors. But to check one of the sensors, it was reading all right. So I priced the turbo. Usually, a couple $1,000, not too deafening. I run the stuff on mine. I said, well, yours happens to have some kind of special type turbo. Can't get a new one right now for them because they're just out of stock everywhere. Get a remanufactured one. Check this out. $6,200 for a remanufactured turbo kit to put in it, if that's the worst that's wrong with it. So it's like I about had a heart attack, and I'm like, are you kidding me? $6,200. But of course, I've got to get it done because that's what my money maker is, and that's what I make my money at. So talk to the company, and we're getting it checked out, and I did find a International over here in Davenport, because that's where I usually reload. And they was going to get to it either last night or today. Of course, I'll show you where I'm at here. I'm over here where the world famous Flying J here in Davenport. And then International, right behind the truck washer, right there. Well, right behind it is where International is. And back in the corner where those two maroon trucks, that's where my truck is still sitting. They haven't got it in yet. And I'm over here at the Comfort Inn and Suites. Not a bad place. It's pretty nice, updated and everything. It's got pools, exercise rooms, nice breakfast and everything. Well, for me, the bed's as hard as a rock, but the pillows are nice and soft. So I guess you can't handle everything together as one. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting. Well, I wait to see, hopefully they get it in today, and if it is a turbo, they've got them around the area. They just have to order, just around the other side of town or a couple hours up the road. But this is one of those deals. I mean, and I'm not one for sitting still for very long. I start getting antsy and, irritated. So I'm ready to, I just can't, even at home, I can't sit still. I got to find myself doing something. So I'll probably be in the exercise room here after a while. Burn off some kind of energy. Thought about just camping out for the day, tent hotel, and I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to. I'll either probably have to walk over Flying J, do something. But yeah, yesterday was definitely a Monday. We could start out, truck acting up in the morning, and then a load light went out because I was unloading in the dark. And then all that happened, and I got the wonderful news of a high dollar bill, if that's what's wrong with it. It was just a downward spiral. But what choice have we got? At this point in time, my truck's paid for now, and my best bet's just to keep it making the money. It's worth almost double what it was when I bought it. So, And I ain't going to go back to truck payments again. And this is more profitable just to keep my truck. So I already got a lot tied into it. It's been a good truck. But like I said, we've got ups, we've got downs, and we're just into a down spot for a short time. And they said it would be done this week, but who knows how many days we'll be down. But like I said, this is what we do.